Turn that on. Cool. What is going on, guys? It is Sunday. Whoop. Might look like nighttime or in the morning. Is it early morning or nighttime? It's Sunday night, October 27th. Right now, I want to share with you guys a YouTube funnel that we've built. Dorn and I have been working on this, my co-founder. We've been working on this since January of this year. It's felt like it's been January of this year. It's taken us about 6 to 9 months to really dial this thing in. How to get leads from YouTube to our business, to our services. So I've got the Miro board set up right here. I'm going to walk you through how we funnel leads watching this YouTube video all the way to buying our recurring service. So if you're a startup watching right now, there are a couple things. There's a couple parallels here. Yes, I know you're not in the service industry. I know you're not an agency, but there are a lot of parallels with how we built this funnel and how you can build the same YouTube funnel for your business, how you can get people to watch your YouTube videos, learn about your software, and then become a paid user, whether they're starting a free trial or actually buying a monthly or annual service. I'll show you guys how to do this, how we've set it up. With a funnel, there's always going to be holes in it. With a funnel, there's always going to be things that you're going to constantly be tweaking. And even I show you here in this funnel that I built is we have a step 2 of phase 2 that we're building right now. But before we get into the Miro board, real quick guys, there is a link down below, the 10 emails that will grow your SaaS. It's an AI prompt of the 10 emails that you should be sending every single month if you want to grow your SaaS business. Check it out. The link is in the description. Let's head over to the Miro board.
Okay, so let's break down this funnel. It's probably taken us about 6 months to get it fully in place. Let's start with the end in mind. What we really want our clients to do is to get the Nice Size Studio Launchpad, which is a productized service. It's like the same service, same kind of bundled package for every single client, no matter what client they are, what needs they have. It's all kind of, they basically get the same thing over and over. The true end goal is once they bought that and they've worked with us and they like us and they like the work that we've given them, is then they become a recurring client where we give them recurring videos for their startup, whether that's recurring videos on YouTube, ads, graphics, whatever it may be, on a monthly basis. So let's go back to the very beginning. The very beginning is just our plain and simple YouTube videos. So we're putting out YouTube videos. I'm trying to do at least, my minimum goal is 4 a week, but I really am trying to get every single weekday. So Monday through Friday, I have a video out. We put a video out, and in the video, in your description, you can have as many links as you want. It's not like Instagram, it's not like TikTok where you can only have one link, or, you have to do some kind of link in bio, link tree thing where you have to send somebody out and take them to a link page. But on YouTube, I tell people when they're building up their YouTube funnel is that the only real estate that is truly visible, or what's going to get the most clicks in on your YouTube video, is the top 2 links. So YouTube gives you 2 lines of text. So that's where I would put my top 2 links. Everything else, they have to click read more, or if you're on mobile YouTube, it's totally buried. So you have to go past the comment section, go hit more, hit learn about, and then you get the fully expanded link in the descriptions, and you can see all the links. But it's just like, at that point, 20% or less of your audience is going to even go there, and even 20% or less of them are actually going to click. So the most action that you're going to see are those top 2 lines. So in the top 2 lines, I say to put a free product and put a paid product. And I want to share, this is us sharing how we have built this, but we're kind of an agency. We do mostly services, but I want to try to give you guys a little sense, if you're watching this as a startup founder, how you can sell your startup services, how you can get people to sign up for free trials, how you can get people to become paying customers. I've worked in startups. I work with startups. I help them build their YouTube channels, and we run into the same thing all the time. And I tell them this exact advice: put in the first link, you should put a free product. In the second link, you should put a paid product. Paid product being less than $99. And I'm not talking about $99 a month. I'm talking about a simple one-off $99 or less, $49, $50, $10, $5, some kind of paid product, because a paid product is always going to have different customer behavior than a free product. A free product is someone who comes in, they get a free lead magnet. That's, you kind of know what to expect with that person. They're not fully committed. They are just kind of interested in maybe what you have, but they're not necessarily interested in who you are or what you offer. So that's kind of why I always include a paid link, because with a paid link, you can start to weed out those people that are serious, or that do want to take things seriously, or that like you in particular for whatever reason. So in the top 2 links, I put a free product. That could be a lead magnet. That could be, for us, it's access to all our training. For you, if you're a startup founder, it could be a link to your Discord. It could be a link to a free community, for example. It could be I would not put your newsletter here because that's just very vague. I wouldn't put your podcast there. I wouldn't put, it has to be something that they get, not something that they have to opt in for. I mean, let's say for a podcast, that's just saying, hey, if you want more of this, what I'm already giving you, go listen here, like go subscribe, but you can't capture that. What you really want to do is you want to capture these people somehow. You have to get these people off of YouTube into your list somehow, onto your email marketing list. So with a free product, I try to, a free product, the highest converting is going to be just email only. What I have right now, I've got a WAP set up, a WAP account. And I think WAP makes you set up, you add your email address, and then it will make you verify that email address. And then if you really want to make a true account, then you have to, I think you have to add your phone number and verify your phone number as well, like with it, the text message code thing. So that's a little bit of a higher bar to clear for most people, but I've got plenty of Dora and I have made other lead magnets where it's, we've probably got 7 other lead magnets that are just email only. And that's going to be the highest converting. Like, just give me your email. And again, you know what kind of person that is. So with an email, it's, they're not as committed. On YouTube, I have access to all my free training. So that is saying like, hey, you get all 12 lead magnets all at once and get full access to this and full access to the community. So it's a little bit more. So the trade kind of makes sense. The trade can be, hey, give me your name, email, phone number. And in exchange, I'll give you 12 lead magnets. Whereas if I was just sending someone to just one lead magnet, and if you're watching this for your startup and you're just sending them to one lead magnet, it would be just give me your email, for example. Just one, hey, here's one PDF or here's one mini course video, 20-minute YouTube video. Just give me your email and that's fine. With the paid stuff, I'm asking for everything. I'm asking for name, email, phone number, credit card information. I mean, obviously because you have to process the payment, but that is, again, that's just like a totally different type of customer. And these are the customers that we really like because I can text these people immediately. I know that they've paid. I have a reason now to go text them and be like, hey, thanks for buying this product. Let me know what you think about the product. Or I start a conversation about, hey, I wonder what what brought you here or what's going on in your life, why you need this product. And it has a very nice, natural conversation there. Regardless of which route you come in, if you come into the free product, if you come into the paid product, I send everybody into this right here. This is what I'm calling the El Paso sequence. And El Paso is ELPASO, which is email. It's an email sequence. So email, lead magnet, problem, agitate, solve, and offer. So these are the 5 emails that I send. And I send them within the first 20 minutes. I've played with the timing of maybe I send this within the first 24 hours or within the first 2 hours or within the first 1 hour or even like 6 hours. Maybe if you're like looking at this, like that sounds insane. I know it sounds insane. I know it sounds crazy to get this person's going to send you tell me I need to send 5 emails to my potentially new customers in the first 20 minutes of meeting them. And I would argue yes, because think about the last time you downloaded a lead magnet or a free Notion template and you forgot who the person is, you forgot where the template was, you forgot everything about where you just were and how you got that file. So I believe that the first 20 minutes are the most important. They're checking their inbox. They are looking out for that lead magnet that they just downloaded, or if it's a paid product, they're looking for access to that paid product. And the first email is obviously going to deliver the lead magnet. It's very short and sweet, 20 words. And then you go into problem, agitate, solution, offer, where you talk about the problem that your company solves. You agitate the problem, get your customer reading about this and talking about, wow, that's like, this actually is a problem. This is the status quo that needs to change. And then you have the solution. Hey, I think we come up with a solution. And then the offer, which is it could just be a plain pitch email that says, hey, this is what we have to offer. These are our services. This is our startup. This is our pricing page. Go here, click now, become a customer. So that's what we'll typically do. For the offer, I usually send people to book a call with me, or I will send people over here to, again, get another look at the paid product. Like if they haven't bought the paid product and they're a freebie seeker for that offer sequence, I'm going to send them back over to just another swipe. Like, hey, if you like all this, if you like if you like how all of this sounds, then I really think you should get this paid product. Then I send people into a 25-day email sequence. Now, these are 25 days, 25 weekdays, business days. I think it is 25, 27 emails. I'm adding emails, subtracting emails, just seeing how well they perform. But it's a 25-day email sequence, basically, that really drills people back to my main paid product. My main paid product is basically, it's my services, but you do it yourself. So it's not done for you, it's do it yourself. It's a DIY version of this down here, of the Nice Life Studio Launchpad, the recurring video services for your startup. That's, this is kind of done with you, this is done for you. And then up here is totally DIY, done, do it yourself, where I'm totally hands off. You buy it. You can call it a course, you can call it a kit, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, here's all the knowledge, information, tools, and templates that you need to go do the thing. It's $100 or it's $49 right now. And you go do it, and it's just, it's all on you to do it. I send people that email sequence, 25 emails. I say it's 25 emails, and I took this from Nicholas Cole's sequence that they do for Ship 30. And I kind of agree with what they said. Like, after 25 days of sending 25 different emails about that product, about here's the problem, here's how you get the product, everything you can, talk about 25 different angles about the product. If they have not bought that product, then they're probably not going to buy the product. So they just need to go into the newsletter bucket. Why, for example, am I pushing the paid product, and why I'm not pushing my main services? And maybe you should think about this if you're a startup, is because they're still not totally qualified. I've accepted the fact that 99% of people that walk through the door, 99% of the people that watch this YouTube video are not qualified to work with me, or not qualified to work with me in Dora. They're not qualified. It's not the right time. It's not the right budget. They are not a startup that needs help launching. So it's a very small person that we're trying to target. And so I've accepted that. And you have to accept that sometimes in your funnel. So with your startup, you have to accept that 99% of people that are going to walk in your door are not going to buy your services. They're not going to subscribe. They're not going to become a paying user. They might start a couple free trials. They might seem so promising, or that, hey, they're a YouTube subscriber, now they're an email, and now they got a free trial. Well, this is on the path. We're moving forward. That might seem very promising and seem exciting, but just know that 99% of them aren't going to go through, aren't going to become long-term, high LTV paying clients. But why I do send people to this paid product is because if you go through this, you've shown a higher level of commitment than just the freebie seekers. And if you go through this, our intention is for you to go through this kit. It is 100% soup to nuts, wall to wall. You could do it all yourself. I give you every single thing. But a lot of the times, and a lot of our customers have gone through this product. And that's why I want to do this, because most of our clients have come from the 500K SaaS launch kit, where they will go through it, and I can kind of tell they did not go through the course. I mean, I could see their course analytics. I could see like how far they've gone into the lessons. The secret reason you build a course like this is to show your capabilities as a service provider. So for us, we're showing our knowledge, we're sharing our knowledge. Again, it is 100%. You can get it. I'm not trying to like bullshit you about this course that it's like, you can do this. But the secret reason behind it is that a lot of customers will go through it and they go, wow, this person knows a lot. This person really understands this problem. This actually seems like, I bought this and this seems like a lot of work, actually. Let me book a call with them. Let me see if I can actually pay for them to do this. I just need to know that they could do this. So if you're a startup right now, I would start to consider what paid product, what like mini course or a challenge that you could make in your funnel that shows off that you understand the problem, shows off your expertise. And, maybe it's a little intimidating, or maybe it's like, hey, that's a lot of work, or make it effective. Just make it an effective course. Make it a good wall-to-wall, all-out course. Like, here's everything that we know. We're not holding anything back. And provide that and push that in front of people and get them to be like, okay, wow, they know what they're talking about. And then, okay, now I'm going to become a paid subscriber, a paid user. So that is our route. And if they don't buy, like I said, they then go into the newsletter route here. So the newsletter route is, again, like with the YouTube videos, it's trying to send a daily newsletter. I'm actually trying to start to increase it to, I might even do like every single day, not just weekdays, do Sunday through Saturday, every single day of the week. Send some kind of email, some kind of, hey, I'm here. Hey, top of mind, staying top of mind. I'm staying top of your inbox. And you should do the same with your startup. Like they should, if they bought a trial, if they're in your world somehow, you should be gently poking them and giving them great stuff and showing them and like your place in the inbox every single day with some kind of newsletter. So the newsletters are daily tips, daily knowledge. And then I'm also sharing these 3 things here. So in the course of a week, I am sending an email about you need to book a call with us. Like, hey, if all this sounds great, if you're loving these emails, if you are a startup, like you qualify people with email. Like, hey, if you're a startup and you want to launch your product or you've got a big launch coming up, book a call with us. Let's strategize. Let's talk how we can help you. The other thing is a weekly live event. And if you're watching this YouTube channel, you should probably see some past live. Go to the live tab. You can see all of our weekly trainings. The weekly live events is, again, something that's happening. It's live, it's real, it's here, and it's something to email about, and it's something to drive people to. It's just like, hey, if you have a specific problem, like we had last week, we had emails. We talked about this right here, 10 ways to grow your SaaS. You can get that. The link is down below. We talked about email marketing, and that is a weekly live event. And some of these weekly live events turn into what I call monthly cash events. So the same way with your startup, yes, you have your revenue coming in of people buying your software. They start a free trial and they become a monthly user or a yearly annual paid user. But you need multiple sources of income. You need multiple revenue streams, because if something is crashing and burning on the subscription side or your SaaS side, that's a fire you have to look out for. But in the meantime, you need some kind of other monthly cash injection to keep the business afloat. Cash flow is everything. So with the monthly cash event, we will create some kind of product. We will do we offer some coaching for a certain amount of money, or hey, if you need a YouTube trailer, for example, take a piece of this Nice Life Studio, chop it off a little bit and say, hey, we are now offering this over here for $1,000, for $2,000, for $500, some kind of like simple, easy offer that if they really needed it and they really wanted it, they could, or something very simple like the 10 emails to grow your SaaS for $25, where it's just something simple, small, one-off that somebody can pick up. And again, they're still in our world. They are still a customer of ours. And we can start to, it's still building a relationship with these people. So monthly cash event. The other thing with your newsletter is, of course, when our YouTube videos come out, we're also emailing about the YouTube videos, and we kind of turn those newsletters into educational newsletters about the video. So it's like, hey, if you want to watch the video, click the link at the top. But if you want to read about the video and read the lessons from the video, keep reading. And then we have our links and how to work with us, all that stuff. Again, booking calls through those email newsletters. We're always trying to, the main thing that, like kind of the main avenue, we don't in our emails, we don't in the newsletters, we don't in the El Paso sequence say to go buy our $4,000 service, or say to go buy our $10,000 monthly recurring video editing services. Like there's no way, or it just doesn't make sense. It's just going to waste a real estate to have somebody read an email and say, hey, if you want to spend $10,000 a month with us, click here. Just get started now. Rather, it's a more simple route to say like, hey, do you need help? Do you need someone to talk to? Do you need some consultation? Let's book a strategy call. Let's talk about your business right now. And if it's a right fit, and if the stars align, and you're the right kind of customer and the right kind of problem, then yeah, let's maybe talk about like, could we work together? Could things happen? Could things move forward? It's that kind of angle. That's a little bit more, that's more first date, second date, third date, rather than going straight to like, hey, you're on our newsletter, boom, now it's time to book our $10,000 service. So it's a little bit of a softer route. So that is kind of the quick overview. Now, you could look at this funnel and be like, okay, Jordan, I see the holes, or you could add some more things to this. But for me and Doran, just the 2-man team, this is pretty sustainable. And this is like something that we are now into a routine where we're feeding more people into this. And what's nice about this kind of funnel is we're doing the math. Like, we only need 2 leads a day to really make this work. It seems like once we came to that number, it's like, really, that's it? Just 2 leads a day? We just need it's like 10 to 15 people per week to go through this system, and we've got a sustaining business. That's kind of like it was a little bit nice to hear that. I have it right here. One thing that we are working on adding is an appointment setter. I know, just like based on my time, based on Doran's time, that yes, I can send people through these email lists, but there's just a little bit more if you can add a personal touch where if we're collecting name, email, and phone number from the freebie users, from the paid product people, and if they can get some kind of contact, some kind of like first touch from an appointment setter to see if they're the right person, see if they're a startup, see if they want to book a call, see if they have, understand who they are, how they found us, just like kind of gather more information about these people that are coming in the door. And then, they're still going to get the email blast and they're still going to go into the 25-day email sequence. But it's just nice I think this is our next step, like hire an appointment setter, train them, and start to make some of these early touches right here. And in the 25-day email sequence, they can make some early touches here. And if they become a paid user, or sorry, they buy the paid product, then it's really stepping on the gas with them and saying like, hey, you bought this. I hope you're enjoying the course. Hope you're enjoying the 500K SaaS launch kit. I think you need to book a call. Like, you have a free session with this. So like, book your call and let's see how we can help you further. So that is it, guys. That's the YouTube funnel. We'll call it the YouTube funnel. That's the YouTube funnel that we've developed. Again, it's taken us about 6 months of just working at this every single day, trying to find the right cadence, find the right combination of things that make sense for us, our workflow, and our business. But again, if you were a startup right now and you're looking at some of this stuff and you're like, this doesn't make any sense, or like, I would replace like this down here is your monthly and this down here is your annual, and everything else I would be sending your clients into, your users into this. If they're a freebie seeker, if they're a paid user, I would be sending them through this route. Email them within the first 20 minutes to get them to know who you are, what your company does, what problems you solve, and what you offer. Just, hey, by the way, just go to the pricing page and sign up. Like, you can easily shortcut all this and go straight from, hey, here's the offer, boom, go to our, get our monthly services or get a free trial, for example. I would offer book calls. I would offer calls even if I'm a startup founder and I'm just on the developer side or I don't have much marketing. I would be trying to talk to my customers as much as possible on a free book call, free strategy call, weekly live sessions, monthly cash event, and just keep people swirling in this newsletter, having a good time, and try to get them to book a call to then become a paid user of yours. So that's the YouTube funnel, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.